Do you like my content and want to support me? Then I would really appreciate it if you were to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot more than you think, and you'll never miss an upcoming video that I bring out. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the following video. All right, catch you later.
MTB Mavrix self-describes itself as the ultimate multiplayer open world designed by pro writers. Discover mountains and trails with limitless control and build your own career. Pull huge tricks or race through the global rankings. Nail challenges to secure sponsorship deals with real-world brands. Now, that's a large claim. Let's see if any of that's true. I'm Fel, and welcome to Casual Reviews. Now, just as a quick disclaimer, this is a review copy. They explicitly emailed us saying to be honest, so let's get into it. Okay. The good. It feels like there's a good game in here. The physics feel pretty fun. It's not realistic. It's more arcadey. When you're fucking flying downhill and going through these trails, like overall, it feels nice. That's all I have to say for the good. Now, the bad. Oh boy. My first impressions of this game were not good.
I can definitely see the bones of something that's really fun, but it needs so much work. I don't know why they would put this out. I don't understand the decision. Maybe they're just like, fuck it, we're running out of money. We gotta do something. Like, you can stylize it. You can make it pixely. Why give it a realistic look if it's not gonna play realistically? It feels like it wants to be like a skate game, but for biking, right? I think there's some games that already do what this does. Maybe not exactly the way their vision is of it.
So the tutorial it's there. It's pretty standard stuff. The controls are just fine. It doesn't really teach you much. Like, some of the controls that are there don't really feel like they work. Everything feels half-baked. The world doesn't look that good. When you finally get through the tutorial, they're like, here's your van. Here's some stuff you can earn. Go have fun. Earn sponsorships. It's weird because they're like, blue trails are good for beginners. You have different trail colors, but like, they don't explain what they are. I think there's like blue, there's black, there's orange, but they just tell you what blue is, and they just say, hey, blue's good for beginners, go have fun. Oh, and the chairs, right, the fast travel method to get to the trails, fine. You just kind of go to them and you press the button and then you zip to the top of a mountain with a quick loading screen. It's pretty standard stuff. I mean, I don't see what the point of this was. Like, this is a $40 game with about 20 minutes of content, and most of it's just the tutorial. It's not worth it. I don't know if you can, I don't know if I can, am I allowed to say that? Let's continue with the bad now. So they don't hold your hand. There's not very much to do. There's not very much to earn. What is there is actually decently fun. The control scheme, as I said, is just so fine, which is interesting because in the trailer, they said they spent a year, or at least the man that is the face of the game, Matt Jones, said that they spent a year. The quote, I believe, was, I spent a year figuring out the physics.
I've spent a year learning to understand the controls and the physics that place a bike in the hands of a player.
We'll talk about the whole trailer fiasco because, oh boy, you want to talk about misleading. I can see what they're going for with the game, but it's not well put together. And keep in mind, this is a $40 game. Look at that price. That's ridiculous. I mean, there's so many masterpieces you can buy for that money. Why would you buy this? What's the selling point? I can kind of see a fun game that would be worth maybe $10 at the current rate. The game's been out for about 6-ish months. It's still in a pretty bad state. They had to add the tutorial in. I don't really have much else to say besides that. I mean, you guys can just see my first impressions.
I just feel like there's no point to do tricks at all. There's no incentive to explore besides just like discovering some stuff. But I wonder how much stuff there actually is to discover. Like 90% of this map is empty though. The announcer feels so hollow. This is like if somebody was on like the fucking street skating, you know, skateboarding, and there's just some guy with like a fucking megaphone yelling at him for like doing like an ollie, like freaking out, you know?
What a top section they are up at this split.
It's very much like, okay, we gave you the bare basics, go find your fun, which can work. Skate had too much of a tutorial. It's like the two extremes. Skate has way too much, this doesn't have enough. I wish a little more structure would be nice.
In the trailer, they show a first-person mode. They do not tell you how to get into this first-person mode at all. And that's probably one of the coolest parts of the game. You get to go first person, you get to zip down a mountain. That's fun. But they don't tell you about it. And that makes no sense to me. It's just a lot of confusion in a really barely put together tutorial for a $40 game. And we're about to get to the worst part. Let's start with the microtransactions and this $40 fucking game that already has nothing to do in it and has nothing to buy in it. Look at those options. There's a $50 fucking option here to buy a microtransaction, whatever the fuck bucks that is. Look at these skins. These skins are terrible. It's just recolors and you can earn them, but why would you even want to do that? Because like, it's barely put together customization. And I just want to say their tutorial is barely put together and they have microtransactions in a $40 game. Whoever made that decision, fuck you. You are what's wrong with this industry. Straight up, that's not okay. This is a $40 game with a big name attached to it. Speaking of that big name, let's talk about the trailer. Oh man, I don't know if it's lying on purpose or just like, I don't really know the gaming scene. I'm more of a mountain biker guy. This is what my life is. Let's just take a look at this.
My name's Matt Jones and I'm building a video game. But before we get into that, let me tell you why. So I spent most of my childhood riding
begin with this trailer, it's very confusing because the way Matt Jones is talking about the game makes it seem like he himself made this.
I've actually designed this game from the ground up, encompassing everything I love about the sport.
How the quality is kind of believable, but no, there's actually a studio behind it that have worked on some big games. They helped optimize Forza. They've helped do some work for some other studios that I can't remember right now.
Who's actually building the game? Well, right now we're on our way to our game developer partner, Third Kind Games, and they're world class. They've worked on titles like Forza.
Once we get through this trailer a little bit, we start talking about how big the game is supposed to be. He claims this is a photorealistic world. Photorealistic? It looks like someone just threw up on a canvas and smeared it.
You want to customize bikes and explore a photorealistic open world.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but it's not good. You can't claim photorealism. I mean, come on, man. Like, there's mods for games like Cyberpunk, GTA. That's photorealistic. And I think the biggest claim in the trailer is we're bringing mountain biking to esports.
We're bringing MTB to esports.
Buddy, no one's playing this game. Like, I appreciate the vision of wanting something bigger, but looking at it realistically, this game will probably not even make it out of early access. Like, there's a good game in here, but the blatant lie, like just straight up lies in the trailer, that's just, I don't know, man. It feels very disingenuous. You got microtransactions for like really garbage skins. It's like they went 5 minutes in MS Paint and were like, good enough, you know? And the claim to these realistic physics, the trailer's just lying about the game straight up. It's ridiculous. I don't know how much Matt Jones himself had to say about, like, how much say he had in the game. It shows him playtesting it in the trailer. Like, there was no quality assurance of like, maybe we shouldn't have him say this is going to esports because, I don't even think the game has 1,000 sales, at least according to the reviews that are there. Maybe they have like 2,000 sales, but I don't know who this is for. The fucking $40 price tag with microtransactions. Now, I haven't played many mountain biking games, but looking at the Steam page, we can see that Descender is kind of what they're, maybe not necessarily what they're going for, but this looks like a much better game. The price tag is $15 cheaper. It's finished. It doesn't seem like there's microtransactions. I haven't played it. I've been very busy. So this is why this one's kind of this one's a little fast, a little loose. You know what I mean? I think that there's a fun thing here. I believe this is the studio's first actual game by themselves. And like, that's cool, but pushing out a $40 game that's in early access, that's this bad. I just don't know what like whoever's making the decisions behind the scenes, that's just not gonna work for you guys. I don't know what this is trying to do. These claims are really big. I don't know what's up with all these sports games recently. I gotta get away from this stuff at some point. I think the next video will be something a little different. And it might actually be positive for once. Oh God, everyone's gonna think I'm just like a one-trick pony for doing negative sports games. That's not what I do, I promise. This is just a coincidence. Here's another thing about the game. You cannot find much information about it. I did some minor research because I had some real life things I was putting up with, and that happens. We were approached to review it. This is my honest opinion. Do not buy it. If it goes on sale, also do not buy it. If it goes free, then you can add it to your library and then maybe try. Down the road, if the devs, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, if you guys get it together, give direction. The game's so directionless. The tricks that are there, I didn't even talk about the tricks because they're not really notable. There's like 10, and even still, they don't really feel fun. They're fine. I don't know. Everything is just so bare bones. It feels like a cash grab. It's like, we need some quick cash. Let's just try to put this thing out and see what happens. You guys have seen some of the gameplay. $40 ain't worth it. I mean, this is kind of a bad example, but there's another $45 game that's very pretty. That's also pretty jank, known as Star Citizen. Just as a little price comparison, you can buy a Hollow Knight Silksong. I think that's like, what, $20? You can buy Terraria for 10. You can buy Stardew Valley. How much is Stardew Valley? You can buy Stardew Valley for 15 bucks. So you can buy Stardew Valley, Terraria, and Silksong for like $45 total, maybe with some tax 48. This game is $40. And those are 3 masterpieces you could get for the same price. You can play Skate for free. You can buy Tony Hawk 1 and 2 for 40 bucks. This game is very clearly like a, let's try it and put it out there and see what happens. I don't see who this is for. And even still, there's other options for BMX on the market, or sorry, mountain biking. I was honest. So that's my opinion. The footage is what it is. You guys are smart people. You can see this ain't worth it. So thank you for watching. Next time we'll try to get something more positive and maybe get away from sports games for once. There is one game in the pipeline that's I'm not really happy about. That will be a negative review, just as a warning. But we're trying to get to some actual good games here. I promise you. I like playing good stuff, okay? I've just been eating a lot of shit recently with all these bad fucking games I've been playing. Help me. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you guys liked it, please leave a like. And hey, if you think we're worth the sub, please support us. We're gonna try to keep growing this thing. And if you guys are willing to stick with us, we'll appreciate it. Thank you again. Goodbye.